My first video is a Q&A that you definitely should not watch, but please don't watch it. I've always wanted to make videos, and when I made my first one, I was hooked, and I made one at least once a week. I started a series called the Rosenthal Archives, which went on for a while, but is dead now. I made a Q&A series called Tiffing Boy Knows, which is also dead now, and I even got questions for 2 themed Q&As that I didn't make. I also made a series called Storytime with Anthony, and my second most viewed video is part of that series, and that's dead now. I also have a stuffed penguin named Hugsy, and he definitely isn't dead, but his presence in my videos are dead. And even on my phone, he was on my phone case and a pop socket is covering him now, so sorry, Hugsy. On top of that, I never announce anything on my channel. If you follow me on anywhere that's not YouTube, then you know, but if you only follow me on YouTube, I've lived a whole crazy life that you've never heard of. Did you know that I performed on the Tony Awards? Did you know that Falsettos was in the cinemas? So to fix that, follow me on social media. My Patreon activity is also deeply inactive right now, and I apologize so much to my patrons. Here are their names, like big shout out to them. But thankfully recently I've been releasing so many original videos that I'm so proud of, and they've made my subscribers skyrocket, and I'm immensely grateful for it. But I've been inactive on this channel for a while, and that hurts so much to say because it's not even that I'm running out of ideas, it's just I have no motivation, and I have so many collaborators that are like on hold, and it's so while I reiterate my life, I thought I'd go back to my awful roots and do a Q&A, so let's do it. Is there a diss track coming up? I mean, that would get me a lot of views. Who is your favorite Broadway star that you totally fanboy over? I actually prefer saying fangirl. Fanboy doesn't sound like a word to me. What's your favorite Halloween themed song? Definitely Time Warp from Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like, is the biggest bop ever. If your name wasn't Anthony, what would you want it to be? Names are labials and I do not approve. These are my really rosy glasses. What am I doing? If you had to choose someone to play you in a film, who would you choose? Hillary Clinton? I don't know. Are you still doing these? I am. If so, what's your favorite meme? I'm actually not still doing these. I'm really sorry. So sorry that you missed the deadline. What do you say in the beginning of 4 Jews in a Room? This is a family channel. If I said all of them, I would kind of hate myself forever. How do you go on stage and not want to puke? Asking for a friend. The friend is me. You okay there, buddy? Do you have a favorite Dodie song? If so, what is it? I don't know what the movie It has to do with Dodie, but I do have a favorite Dodie song. Have you ever had some sort of weird/crazy fan experience? I have. So recently I went to Broadway Flea. How does it feel to leave a cast group after performing with them for so long? Not great. Thanks for reminding me. What is your favorite animal? I'm not gonna answer because I get too many tweets asking me what my persona is, and I'm not gonna give you guys what you want this time. What does Christian smell like? P.S. I love you. I love you too. If you could play any character in any running Broadway show, who would it be and why? Well, at Falsettos, the producer of Book of Mormon and of South Park went, and she said that I should be Elder Price one day, and that day forward I knew that it was my calling. What's your Hogwarts house? Who's your godly parent? Favorite loser in it? Celebrity crush? Which Skylar sister are you? So overwhelmed! If you could magically play any wind instrument perfectly, which one would you pick and why? I'm not really interested in wind instruments, but if you are, that's great. What is your favorite Halloween candy, and have you ever had to spend Halloween at rehearsals? I have had to spend Halloween at rehearsals, and in case you're an adult who wants to lure me with candy, I'm not gonna give you that answer. I met you at Broadway Flea Market, and how are you so humble with all the success you have at such a young age? I don't know, I'm so humble. Wait, what? What was your worst experience in a musical? What do you mean? I've never had a bad experience in a musical. Every single musical that I've done in my life has been the best joy of all time. How's your day going? It's night. If you could go back in time for one day, what time period would you go to? Before the Emoji Movie. So I can invite more friends. Hey Anthony, if you and your best friend were an iconic duo, who would you be? Well, first I'd have to choose a best friend, and that's too hard because I have way too many friends and it's too hard to count. It's totally not because I'm alone. Describe these people in one word. Christian Burrell, Andrew Anno, Stephanie J. Block, Brandon Uranowitz, and Ben Platt. Actors. What's your favorite Newsy/Falsetto/Really Rosie song? The Twerk song. Shut up. Reading any good books lately? If so, any book recommendations? Yeah, I've been reading a lot of books lately. I've been reading, Last Show You Saw. Well, I mean, I still have a lot of other shows I'm gonna see in the future. I don't have a last one yet. Do you prefer Broadway or tour? Well, would I rather go to all these places I don't know or stay at home? Go on tour. Are you doing any new projects soon? Well, I mean, I wouldn't be able to tell you, would I? Hey Anthony, it's Francesca. Hi, what's the most annoying thing about living in New York? What's not the most annoying thing about living in New York? What? Have you heard Be More Chill? I have heard Be More Chill. Cool talk. Besides yourself, who was your favorite cast member that you did falsettos with? I love how it says besides yourself. Like, my ego isn't that big. Okay, maybe it is. Which emoji is the absolute worst? Back then, we used to judge things that weren't emojis. Tell us a joke from the joke book you tweeted a picture of a couple of weeks ago. Kids' kookiest widows. Knock knock, who's there? Amarillo, Amarillo, who? Amarillo fashion cowboy. Huh? Which Tony winner would you challenge to an arm wrestling contest? Let's change that to which Audience Choice Award winner would you challenge to an arm wrestling contest? Because if it was that, it would definitely be Mike Feist freaking bet me Shakiri. Bring it on, Mike! What is your favorite musical couple? This is very generic, but I'd say the simple 4/4. One of mine is, I'm a simple man. I only ask for my burritos to have tinfoil around it. Is that too much to ask? Hashtag California kid. This video makes it seem like I hate New York. I don't hate New York, guys. I love it. It's just it can really, the floor is lava. Yay! What do you think you will do when you get older? Do you plan on still doing theater/acting, or do you want to do something different? Can you make a musical pun on the spot? Spot Conlon? New season. Least favorite school subject? Schools have servants? What's my go-to shower belting song? Oh, I'd say it's definitely Frank Sinatra, baby! While I'm here, I'll answer a late question from my friend Sydney Lucas. Sydney is my friend who you may know from Fun Home, and my cat is using the litter box right now. But yeah, Sydney, even though you sent your question in, you're pretty cool, so I'll answer it. If you weren't an actor, what would you be? You know what? Your musical won Tony Awards. Best birthday present I've ever gotten. Birth. A zombie apocalypse just broke out and the object to your left is your weapon. How screwed are you? I'm good. Have you ever thought about what your persona is? See, I told you. I love you guys, platonically. Yeah, I'll see you later. Bye. Yeah, this is an end screen where things will be here, chillin'. You can click something here if you want. I'll wait. Okay, bye.